welcome to Football Made Easy. I am one of your panelists. My name is Umosuliwa Pasitele. And of course, today I am with my co-panelists who are just about to introduce themselves.
Moreni, November's very own 17th.
Nandi Musbulele Papela, April's very own 21st.
Long Asemahle Shemba, September's very own 21st.
Okay, I am still trying to grasp my head around this whole month's very own, as if they are the only people born on that month. But yeah, that is not the focus of the day. Today we're going to be talking about George Maluleka's move to Sundowns and of course the widespread epidemic of the coronavirus that has hit the world by storm and is causing major upset within everything, including the sporting department. But of course, first things first, let's talk with George Maluleka and his sudden move to Sundowns.
Really unexpected.
Is it really?
Really unexpected.
I mean, Kaizer Chiefs players are always grasping at straws. They're always looking for that better team. Because as much as the Kaizer Chiefs has the funds and everything, it's very difficult to cement yourself in that position and say, Uguti, I have a secure future. Let's talk about George Lebese for a moment. Great player. Kaizer Chiefs, his talent was wasted. They put him in for what, 40-50 minutes? It was very rare for him to finish a game. What happens?
Sundowns.
He moves to Sundowns.
I feel like he was good at Kaizer Chiefs in terms of him getting regular
Game time.
Yeah. He was one of the top players at the time with Kaizer Chiefs. And then his move to Sundowns, as he said himself, that it was more money than to play. So the figures really took out. We're not sure whether George Maluleka's move is more influenced with Imali or not.
But that is the biggest thing within the football world. Is it the money that drives you? But before you make that move, do you ever sit down and think, okay, yes, the money is good. Will I get game time? Do I get a chance to express myself? Do I get a chance to show my skills? Or am I just going to be on the bench, shadowing that one-star player and hoping they become injured?
And in Maluleka's case, kukona ukekana pa konujali konumabonda. The midfield is very tight. That position for the midfield is very tight. So, and for his age, how old is he? 30.
But I think for me, for Maluleka, I think it's more like a calculated move in such a way because he's thinking that you kick a Sundowns, kick and a Sunday for a contract, but it doesn't mean that he will play regularly. For example, there was Mabunda. The last season he was playing regularly. We all thought that this season is still Kekana and Mabunda. But
And we know that your Sundowns is very good in terms of CAF. He's also considering CAF, I guess, because Kaizer Chiefs on the continental side.
Yeah. And
Don't
also
get
Sundowns-
personal, Chief. Don't get personal. But also, if we're looking at this move of George Maluleka at the age of 30, last week we were speaking about David Kekana, who extended his contract. Shompo Kekana, who extended his contract at the age of 34 to add another 4 years. We were talking about what it means for the youngsters, and now to sort of get a sub or someone to fill in his place who is 30 years old,
Senior player.
a senior player. But you've also got Omabunda in the back. You've also got Ojali in the bench. So what does it really mean for the youngsters? Is Maluleka going to get the game time that he so deserves?
I think
I
he
think he
will
will
get
now.
it.
I think
Because
he will.
Sundowns plays many games compared to what other teams play in the PSL. Because they play CAF, they play League, they will play also Nedbank Cup, they will play all these other cups.
And
So he might play, maybe he will impress, then maybe they might take out to Kekana or Ucha, we don't know.
And with his experience, so you can't just like put him in the bench every time because who knows, Kekana is old, he might get injured. And when you are old, an injury doesn't like recover fast. So who knows?
But certainly Mamelodi Sundowns has kept people on the edge of their seats and guessing as to what their game plan is. Peter, what is your game plan? Because now you just signed a 4-year deal with a 34-year-old. Just when people thought Kekana's position was secure, you go on and you sign a 30-year-old.
And also, it's very rare that you know which formation Sundowns plays. They might include all three midfielders on each game.
Yeah, it's possible.
No, that is definitely a sight worth waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, to move on to our next one, the recent epidemic of the coronavirus, which has hit the world by storm. And
True. True.
alrighty then. Yes, we were still talking about the coronavirus. Hopefully, I am safe. Following this guy's recent cough spot. Okay, asikho lapho, we are still talking about the coronavirus. And what does it mean for PSL games and the local games?
I think the past weekend, PSL, the Nedbank Cup in particular, was playing, although other leagues overseas were closed. But I think there were news that this Monday, the PSL committee will meet, they discuss, then they'll give news whether the games will be closed or the games will still be played, fans visiting the games, or what will happen.
Yeah, no, we all saw a couple of years back when Kaizer Chiefs had to play without fans on the field because of their bad behavior. But now it's a whole different story. Both teams are behaved, and then it's a matter of trying to keep everyone safe.
Safety.
But of course, you have to think about the players as well. Are they going to wear masks when they're playing now? Because if you're looking at overseas-based players, we had Michael Arteta, the coach of Arsenal. We had Odoi, one of the players of Chelsea, and many others, especially within the Series A, who have been infected with the coronavirus. Now, if you're going to go ahead with the games, okay, sure, you're going to close it off from fans, but isn't that what makes football what it is?
Yeah, the fans do play an important role, more especially for the home side. Because you saw that last year, was it Juve and Inter? That was a big game, and it was sad for football world not to see fans on the stadium. So that's the sad part for us fans. We can't go to the stadiums as well. Possibly we're not gonna watch the games coming this weekend.
Yes. Also,
Yeah.
UEFA.
Oh, UEFA as well.
Another thing that I saw a post-match interview Erling Haaland when they were playing PSG. He said that he needed the fans, and that like says a lot of importance regarding fans, the importance of fans. The fans are the 12th man on the field. They give you that support that, okay, when you're feeling down, you are born about, okay, the game is over. They give you like that, that extra edge.
Definitely, the fans are the driving force behind most teams. And when we talk about home advantage, that is what we're talking about. We're talking about the fans. It does not matter where you play. If your people are there behind you, supporting you, you can do a lot. But this epidemic really has affected the football world in a negative manner. And all we can do is wait and see what decision the PSL will come with once they have sat down. And when they revert back to the fans and to everyone else, are they going to carry on with the games? Are they going to close them off? Or are they going to try and come up with some measure to prevent the coronavirus? But also, my biggest question still stands. What about the players? As much as fans are not there, but you have to realize, what about the safety of the players? Are they going to wear masks? Is that the only way to contract the virus?
I think for safety of players and everyone, irrespective of whether that's their job, I feel like it's safe to cancel everything.
Also, because also soccer is just an entertainment to people. So if you're playing behind closed doors, who are you entertaining? Are you just playing for the money?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Also, soccer is not just about the entertainment. It's also a business. Some other people like feed from soccer. They get paid from soccer. Soccer is the only thing they know or can do. So it's a matter of importance in them. So the player's safety is very important too.
And it also begs the question, why would you continue to host a game, book a full stadium, when no one is going to be there? Are you going to make any revenue from that? Are you making any profit? Or what is the use of you booking up that stadium and letting that game carry on? You're just going to lose money. But for some other people, and I think this should be a priority for everyone, is the players' safety. And I think following the president's speech last night, where he said there shouldn't be a gathering of more than 100 people, because as much as fans won't be on the field to watch the game, they will sit somewhere and they will watch the game, because that's where they can unite as a nation, and that's where they can unite as communities. So now, will it follow those procedures and protocols put in place in order to ensure people's safety? Because I'm quite sure, Woti, they're going to go over that 100 people. Like, where is the fun? It just
Also, people will go to taverns to watch the games.
exactly. So that just makes us more susceptible to contracting the virus. But all we can do, gents, is wait.
Yeah, I'm sure. Wait and see.
All we can do
But
is
now,
wait.
what happens to Liverpool if
Oh.
if the Premier League decides to
Cancel it.
cancel the league? for
Nah,
this
it's
season?
null and void. They're not.
If
gonna
it's
win
null and
anything.
void, it's another
They have
30
to.
years.
They have to wait another 30 years.
So if it's null and void, it's in addition to the 30
They have
years.
to
I
wait.
feel like for Liverpool fans, yes, it's heartbreaking. But for football world, I think it's fair that way because we cannot just hand the trophy to Liverpool
On a
because
silver plate.
they are
Technically, it's not on a silver platter. Those people have been working. But
and definitely they are going to win the league. But the problem lies on the relegation battle, the
Yeah.
promotions, the Champions League spots, Europa League spots. So how are you going to decide that if ever you give Liverpool the title?
I'm quite interested to see the future of Liverpool once this whole coronavirus ban has been lifted. Because now, if you have seen over the past few games, Liverpool has been crumbling apart. Their team is literally in shatters. It's falling apart. And this, if the EPL is considered null and void, it's going to render their team useless. It's going to break them apart.
Yeah, because definitely there won't be any
Any
title
trophies.
or any trophy for them because they are currently out on the Champions League.
Yeah, no.
So-
Jurgen Klopp has been working so hard, and this has just dealt the final blow. What is his future at Liverpool? Do you think he's gonna stay?
And he's still going to stay. He's going to stay.
The fans love him very much. Even.
He's very loved there.
I-
He's very much loved.
I guess all we can do is wait and see. Any final remarks before we leave?
Back to the Maluleka issue, I feel like Kaizer Chiefs, my concern is whether are they going to play him knowing that he's going to leave.
But they're going to look for a
Yeah.
replacement.
because that's what I was thinking about, whether you play him knowing that his heart is not there anymore. So what do you do?
But knowing these teams,
You give him a benefit of doubt or what?
these big teams are very petty. Because I know they on their Twitter page, the fan page, they released photos of players that made the call up to the national squad, and he was not included in those pictures.
Sure.
He was not included. It was Utawa,
Manyama.
Manyama, Kune, and there was a fourth one, but he was not included in those pictures. That already tells you he's being phased out.
So what's his position at the club currently? Is he going to play? Because definitely we know Kaizer Chiefs fans.
They need
Once he
him.
plays,
He's not
and
going
the-
anywhere.
and the team loses, they'll be like, why are you fielding George, who's not part of the team?
But
I-
Because
they
people
need
will
him.
feel like his heart is at Sundowns already.
exactly.
But they need him.
Yeah,
They need him.
really do need
I
him.
perform like anyway.
Because Chiefs,
Market.
Ow, I can't. He's breathing through the wind.
Chiefs is fighting for the title, and Maluleka is one of the most important players of the
And
Kaizer Chiefs.
Katani is
And
out
when
also.
Yambenja, Katani is injured,
So
what are you gonna do? You have to play him. There's no
I feel
other
like
choice.
it's a tough call to make from Ernest.
We all know Ernest will make the right call, ladies and gentlemen. I think we should wrap up. That is it from the week, from our side for the week. Closing remarks, Mr. What do you call yourself? Coach?
Love's very own 17.
Yes, I will try and remember that.
I will try.
No man, ibuhlungu mna ngenxa ye-Euro 2020.
Yeah,
It's going to be moved to summer 2021.
it's no longer Euro 2020 anymore. It's no longer Euro 2020 anymore.
And then there's this thing of the Olympics. Are the Olympics going to still play this year, or are they going to be moved? Also,
But Mr. April Fools, what's your take?
I'm April.
My take is just everyone, just please be safe man, in this.
yeah, please
Yeah.
be safe. Be safe.
Yeah, no, wash your hands regularly.
Drink water.
Clean water, and sanitizer, guys. The water is not just enough, but yeah, amalgamate,
Like
guys.
the water.
Oh, man.
But thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into Football Made Easy. Hoping to see you the next time. Peace out.
Subscribe, da.